channel. I'm T Blessed, and this is Tidbits with T Blessed. If you've never been to my channel before, welcome. If you've been here before, hey friend, please share, tap the bell for notifications, like the video. So I come here bringing you little tidbits of knowledge, bits of wisdom, things I've gained over the years, because guess what? We are all in this together. So what I want you to decide, is this a tidbit for you or a big bite? So I want you to decide as you're listening. So my tidbit for today is bouncing back. How to rebound from betrayal. Bouncing back. How to rebound from betrayal. So what's betrayal? The betrayal is the breaking of trust, a contract, or confidence. Some of the effects of betrayal include shock, loss, grief, damaged self-esteem, anger, and self-doubt. Now this is heavy because a lot of us at some point in our lives may have felt betrayed by someone, or may have been betrayed, or may have been the person who did the betraying. So if you're the person who did the betraying, I want to clue you in to what happens to a person and how they feel when they've been betrayed. And if you're the person who has been betrayed, we're all in this together. So let's learn some coping strategies, some things we can do so we can push through, because you will be okay. So question, have you ever been betrayed? It's not a good feeling. Most of the time it's generally outside of your control. You never knew it was coming. You had no power to stop it. You probably felt blindsided. I remember personally when betrayal knocked on my door. The shock, the grief, and sense of loss that I felt, it felt unbearable. And eventually those feelings morphed and developed into anger and such pain. It honestly, my friends, took me months to dig, crawl, and claw my way out of the grips of the feelings and the mess that my betrayer had left behind. You're all in an emotional tizzy. The pain and feelings that you have after being betrayed, it feels unbearable. The one thing though that you have to understand is that being betrayed speaks more about the other person and less about you. Get that in your spirit and hear me well. Being betrayed speaks more about the other person and less about you. Although, what happens? We're the ones that have to recover from the trauma caused by being betrayed. Because there's some trauma bonds that end up forming from that betrayal. So, how in the world do we recover from being betrayed? Number one, recognize and identify the loss. It happened. You can't stick your head in the sand like an ostrich and pretend like it didn't happen to you, because it indeed did happen. You have to come out of denial. In order to heal, you have to accept the fact that whatever it was, whatever the betrayal was, it actually did happen. 2, embrace the feelings of pain. That's difficult. Pain is difficult. But you have to embrace, you can't skip over that phase. You can't do that. You have to embrace those feelings in order for you to in a healthy way move past it. So I know a lot of times when people are feeling pain and they're in an emotional bad place emotionally, They try to self-medicate. They try to denial. They go into denial. They try to deny what happened. They may start doing things that's outside of their character. But you really have to find a way to feel what that pain feels like. If you need to cry it out, you need to journal it out, you need to seek professional help, you have to do that. But you have to identify what that pain feels like and what is it doing to you. Handle that anger. Ooh, Lord, let me take a sip of tea on this one. You have to handle that anger. And I know the feelings of anger. When you have been betrayed and you feel like it was unwarranted, because who really feels like they should have been betrayed? The feelings, because once you get past the sadness, because you'll go through feeling sad, feeling confused, you'll go through all those feelings, but when that anger tries to rear its ugly head, and it will, you have to get a hold of it. Because what you don't want to do is sit in anger too long, because it will end up causing more damage to you. And what you don't want to do is lash out with that anger. You don't want to hurt yourself. You don't want to hurt someone else. Now, I'm sure some of you probably are saying, oh no, I do want to hurt them. I get it. Believe me, I get it. I have some stories. I get it. But I'm saying, you can't give anybody that much power. Don't give them that much power to cause you to have to leave your loved ones, your family, your children, mess up your job because you have to be courted away somewhere. Don't let anybody have that much power over you. Don't let them do it. Don't give it to them. So you have to get a hold to that anger, so that that anger does not cause you to do something harmful to yourself or to someone else. Make a plan. Decide what you need and how you will move forward. You have to make a plan. The betrayal happened, and now you have to ground yourself and make a plan, whatever that means. How are you now going to move forward in your life and in the world? Baby, forgive yourself. I remember I was there where I was ruminating over situations over and over in my mind. And what if I had done this? Could I have done that? Also thinking about my own judgment, like, how did I miss this? And I'm thinking about my family members and my friends and everybody and all these things. And I'm just trying to figure out, what could I have done? You got to forgive yourself. Because once again, when someone betrays you, it has little to do with you, but it has everything to do with them. Although you have to pick yourself up from that betrayal. Forgive yourself. Give yourself some love and give yourself some grace. Forgive yourself. Come closer. Let me say that, because I'm serious about this one. It's okay. Baby, forgive yourself. I want you to connect your faith again, because many times when we're betrayed, we lose faith in the world. We lose faith and trust in people. We lose faith in love. And many times it affects our faith in God. Pull that back together again. Take one moment at a time. Because sometimes it's too much to even say one day at a time. I remember when I was betrayed and somebody said, by next year, you'll feel differently. Who can even think about next year? You got to think about the next moment. Give yourself some grace, but one step at a time. Just one step at a time. Connect your faith again. Understand and know that you will love again. You will trust again. And it may look differently because you will have to do some things differently. But you will trust again. Think about the people that is closest to you and how they love you and how they care for you and that you trust them. You will be okay. I want you to try some affirmations, and you can do this one with me. Say, I am free from the wrongdoing of others. Come on, say it with me. I am free from the wrongdoing of others. Another one. I am not affected by their behavior. Say it with me again. I am not affected by their behavior. Romans 3:23 says, all of us have sinned and fall short of the glory of God. And that is to say, even the betrayer who has done something sinful, even we. And we may not have ever intentionally betrayed someone, but we are not perfect. We are not perfect. So I said out that to say you can rebound from betrayal. You will bounce back from betrayal. You will do it.